Welcome to Texans Telestrator, presented by BMW. I'm your host, John Harris, and it's time to take a look back at one of the many important plays, but this one took place in the fourth quarter, and I think it was successful because it was a little different from the norm. You'll see what I'm talking about here. So let's go to our surface, presented by Microsoft, and the Titans come out here with 11 personnel, actually 10 personnel, 11. One back, one tight end. And the Texans are not going to play their traditional Tampa 2. Anthony Firkser is going to come in motion here, and when he does, Eric Murray is going to bump inside. That indicates, okay, this is man coverage. So they're going to lock up man-to-man, and watch Ryan Tannehill when Firkser moves. Just watch the quarterback and watch his head. And I'll tell you what he's doing here. He looks out. See that little quick look out to the left? Watch this. He sends him, he looks out there, he looks out to the left, and he looks back. He knew right away he was going to this. That's what he wanted. He knew man coverage. He knew he wanted this because he expected Justin to come help on the bunch. That's why he didn't look out there and stare out there. He just gave it a quick glance, knew what he had out there. That's where he was going. I can promise you Desmond King had an idea. That little quick glance and the continued look over here, he's not coming over here. So when the ball is snapped, Tannehill looks immediately over here, right? Because what does he want to do? He wants Justin to commit, because then he wants Fitzpatrick right there. Justin does a great job of sitting in the middle. See how he doesn't move? He sits in the middle so he can play all the routes. And in breaking from the bunch, the slant or the glance over here, he can play all those routes. Tannehill's eyes didn't get Justin to move. Now the pressure's coming, and now he's got to throw it. And then this is the key, the final key. Desmond King up here does a great job running the route for the receiver. And because he cuts in front of Fitzpatrick, Fitzpatrick doesn't know what to do, so he fades out this way. Tannehill wanted him to come this way. But right there, Desmond cuts in front. That is what great cornerbacks do. He then goes and catches the ball and sets off pandemonium here. And you can watch this idiot right here. He loses his mind. Well, we'll get to him in a second. Just watch. And there we go. Go score. No, we're going to hop around. Pretty happy guys right there. Now, let's take a look at the rush. And by the way, that's me if you didn't know. They're not going to let Tannehill sit still, which I love. They're going to bring both backers and load them up to one side, because that's going to force the back to take one, and the second is going to loop around. Brilliant call by Lovie Smith, and even Zach Cunningham gets through, but Kamu's going to make the hit on Tannehill. He can't step into that throw, and it's ball game. That's how rush and coverage all work together beautifully to come up with an interception at the right time.